Yeah.
I had Cobra Starship.
Oh yeah.
I had that song forever, and then I switched at the end to the thong song, and it was that for a while until
What's a thong song?
Cisco. The song. I'm sorry.
How's it go?
Whoa.
Let me see that thong. No, nothing.
No.
Whoa.
Make your booty go.
Am I
Don't
allowed to
take a
play
shot.
that right now?
Shot,
Probably not.
shot. Thighs like what? What?
Ooh.
Baby, move your butt.
I think I gotta hear it.
All
I
night
don't know.
long.
It's not ringing any bells.
I think we'll
How
be
the
all right.
fuck? That should be gonging your bell.
Welcome to Diving Deep with the Dirty Water Boys. Ganimal here. Next to me is...
Dirty Water Don, how about you?
We have a special guest in the studio today for July 4th. Rioma. Welcome.
Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys. Let me hop on the podcast.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. So, what do you do?
So I make music. I make alternative rock, hip hop music. I've been doing this for like 9 years now. So pretty much how I started. I went to school. I went to college to play football. I went to Wilkes University. I was only there for like a year and a half, 2 years, and really wasn't for me. School really wasn't my thing. Met some guys on the football team that were recording music and just freestyling when they'd smoke, drink, whatever. It was really fun. And I
The
kind of
drinking, the smoking, or the freestyling?
all of it.
Okay.
Especially together.
It's like making a bread. Just right. It's excellent.
Yeah, it was really a good time. It was a great experience. I wish I could have got through all of it, but I think that time in my life it just wasn't for me. School was never my thing. I really just got by. I didn't study. I cheated when I could.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah,
That's right.
well, I mean, I had to try somehow, and for me, my ADD is so bad, I'd read a paragraph and like it'd be out of my head already, unless I was super interested in it.
But music, I bet you could remember a song for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, and especially something that I really enjoy. I'm sure a lot of people feel the same way or could relate to this. But when you really like resonate and really like a song, yeah, listen to it 1,000 times over and over again on repeat.
Besides one of your songs,
Yeah.
what's a song you had a gun to your head, you had to sing it from front to back perfectly? What would you choose?
Bohemian Rhapsody. Come at me.
No, I get crucified for that.
Sweet
What's
Home
that
know.
one
Alabama.
song that comes
Probably
on
Lose
the-
Yourself by Eminem. Yeah.
Can't you leave?
If I
Changelines.
and I don't even know if I could do it anymore, but I used to be able to rip every word.
I used to be able to throw up spaghetti on my shirt on demand.
Yeah, literally.
I didn't even have spaghetti that
Yeah.
day. That's how good I am at it.
Yeah, he's a legend. You just his music is perfect too.
Yeah,
Try to
yeah.
remember.
I
You've
love
been doing
Slim.
this for 9 years. How old are you?
I'm 29.
All right.
Yeah. So
Did you hear him? He found the Lord in college.
I
The
missed
Lord
that.
of Music.
Lord of
I
Music.
I missed that part. I heard him say he freestyled, did drugs, and drank. I heard that part.
Yeah, that was pretty much that
gospel.
was pretty much life in college. I skipped a lot of classes. I had workouts for football, went to practice. I
What
did more
position did you play in football?
in high school. From growing up to high school, I played quarterback my whole life, and then I got
Oh.
recruited to play corner. But I asked coach to switch me to receiver.
Did he switch you?
Yeah, he switched
good
me.
man.
That's
Good man.
as a white man, that's a tough position in the corner.
Yeah, it was tough. We had some really good good
It's
receivers.
not a race thing. It's
I don't see color.
It's
What the fuck was
it's
that
a,
about?
It's a known thing.
No, we had some really good talented receivers, guys that got obviously recruited there to play receiver. So it was definitely tough to go against those kind of guys and fight for a spot. But like with just like I said, even before with like the schoolwork, my ADD was so tough to really just pick up playbooks and learn things like at a quick pace the way that we were doing.
What do you mean by those kind of guys?
Like the receivers?
Yeah, you said those kind of guys.
Well, those guys were all black and white, no color. I don't see color.
Yeah, I don't see color.
There's just good and bad people in this world. That's all.
and they're all assholes.
Yeah, majority, I guess, including myself.
Off-topic question for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I had a rant this morning on the internet. You drive? You have a license?
Yes.
I actually don't care if you have a license. You drive?
Yeah.
Okay. You ever stop at an intersection? And I don't mean one with a signal or anything, right?
Yeah.
You see someone at the corner of an intersection, you stop. They cross the street.
Mhm.
They don't wave. What's your take? Or you think legally I should be allowed to mow them down?
To each his own.
You don't get mad by that?
No, not really.
Really?
Just because I know that like if they're in the crosswalk, they got the right of way.
And
Yeah,
whatever.
but still, I stopped.
Also,
but the thing is, I would wave. I would do that.
Yeah,
Me
yeah,
personally,
it's
like
like,
I thank you.
hey,
Just
thank
like it's a It's a general
When
gesture.
I do it, I cross you like, "Hey, go fuck yourself." But I at least wave.
You at least wait. You
Yeah,
at least
they
let them
think
know
I'm being kind,
that you're
I'm
letting them
not.
know go fuck
Babe,
yourself.
I said it's the same thing as if you stop at a red light and someone crosses the street. Should they wave to you?
No.
No, you stop at a red
Nah,
light.
it's a red.
A red light or a stop sign because of pedestrians crossing, or a stop sign is the same
Now,
thing.
when I'm driving a 12,000-pound vehicle with a loaded trailer on the back, and I see your dumbass take a step into the street, and I got 10 feet to stop, and I stop for you, and I'm playing God, and you don't wave,
Yeah.
I'm mowing you down.
I think that's a little different.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, hey,
I thought I just had a regular vehicle.
Stop
you know,
driving a
but, like,
Tesla.
that's auto stop. That stop sign and a regular stop sign in a corner are the same thing.
No, they're
to
not.
me.
They're not.
Whatever. Cheat your own.
Cheat your own, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, back to music.
Okay.
It's just been bothering me. I wanted to get
No, yeah, absolutely.
I wanted your take on that.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a hot topic
Lay,
in the house.
lay all the takes
Yeah.
out. I want to hear everything.
So you started 9 years ago. You say you're freestyling with your buddies at football. You're hanging out, getting your vibe on. You're really focusing on getting high. Good for you. And you're listening to music.
Yeah.
What are you listening to get you to that point of almost like a muse of this is what I want to achieve. This is who I want to be like.
So I really didn't know that yet, but at the time I was listening to more conscious rap, so like Flatbush Zombies, Joey Badass. Those guys are who I was listening to at the time. That's who my roommates like to listen to. So I was just kind of listening to them, and then as time went on, social media got bigger. You just started finding more artists from all over the world. And then I became a big fan of like Travis Scott, Post Malone, Migos.
So those who don't know, including myself, what the kind of rappers were they?
Conscious rappers.
What does that really consist of? They're awake?
Just I guess a little bit. What they would speak about is more of like what's going on in reality, as opposed to like just like your average pussy, money, weed, killing. They obviously spoke like a little bit about like that stuff, but
like Kendrick Lamar, like they get creative with it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Or
But,
I don't think you
Nas,
tell
one of my favorites.
by
Yeah.
my Crocs, but I'm not really a rap connoisseur.
I'm wearing boat shoes and I love rap.
You don't even have a fucking boat. I bought the shoes first. The boat's coming. It's
The
on the
boat's
way.
coming.
Dress for what you want.
It's in the mail. Yeah, just for the vehicle you want.
Speaking
Yeah.
of, dress for what you want.
This.
Don't draw a hard line.
So it's my July 4th shirt for tomorrow.
No,
So-
it's great. I love it.
Can you imagine the prep meeting before a podcast? Listen, guys, don't pick a side. Don't get political. Don't do this. Understood. Next day.
Rocking
my
the
shirt?
Rocking the Trump shirt.
What? Oh, I didn't even see that pattern in there.
That's great.
Really blaze.
I have another one. It's with green flowers and it's RFK on it.
Okay. Okay.
So I have both.
Don't you have a Kim Jong-un in one of your
I have a
sweatshirts?
Kim Jong-un sweatshirt with him doing the blood.
Oh wow.
And it's all, like there's like a bunch of them on it. And I wore it to New York, the Chinatown area and the Korean area.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh
And-
wow. That's ballsy.
Yeah, no problem, except this old
He's like
Asian
Godzilla
lady
there. He's a monster.
gave me the dirtiest look and yelled at me and said something. I had no idea what she said, but my wife was like, that's not good. Whatever she said is not good.
I'm
not
not
good.
talking shit about the community. I'm saying they're not known for their size.
Yeah.
So when Godzilla himself shows up as a disrespectful cunt, you're just like, I'm gonna take it. You're big.
Well, it's not my fault. It was cold out that
it's not
afternoon.
my fault. Yes, it is.
I had that
You bought it.
sweatshirt on, and my wife wanted to go get some food in that area. So,
All right.
Yeah, it's just what he was wearing, I guess,
it.
that day, right?
not my fault. So you're from North Jersey.
Yeah. I'm from Fort Lee, New Jersey.
Nice.
Oh, I can't even say how I want to say it.
So, but
You know how I want to say it.
I just heard it in my
You
head
know
already.
you heard it.
I heard three different ways you could have said it.
how about please?
Yeah, if you're from Jersey, you understand how to properly say Fort Lee.
That's right.
That's good.
That's right.
Good
So
stuff.
did growing up in that area have any influence at all on your music, or it's like everything outside of that area you kind of drawn to?
I'm not really sure if being there had any influence on my music.
Because it is in New York. It is very unique, that area.
Yeah. I had a lot of different friends, like all different races and whatnot.
You're like the UN of rappers. Yeah,
I guess.
Everyone's welcome.
And everyone always listened to different things. And, I loved, like, growing up, I listened to, like, Shania Twain with my mom.
Respect.
Yeah, there was, like, a very big range of music that I've always listened to growing up. So I think I would just take a little bit of everything that I liked. And that's the more that I grew up and the more that I started to, like, really deep dive and involve myself in the music industry and the creative process. I just really started to take everything that I liked and try and harness it and use parts of it that I like with what I've created myself. And I think that's pretty much what got me to where I am today and to my sound and my craft.
It is a very good sound.
Thank you.
I was saying to you, I was saying to you earlier that I listened to all of you, literally every song that was on Spotify. I listened throughout the day today.
Thank you,
You
by the way.
guys see a lot of
appreciate
fucking
that.
free time today.
I did actually. I was actually.
I listened to your entire book
I did in the kitchen, in the car, going to the store,
in
and
the
everything.
shower,
So
lathering.
every time a new song would come on, you know how like you play a song and then like eventually you hit the bottom and then they play a different artist, but it's the same kind of genre. I had to keep checking my phone each song to make sure it was still you.
I love
Yeah,
that.
you were all over the place.
I love that.
But in the best way possible. Like
Thank you.
I thought one song reminded me of Post Malone. Another song reminded me of like you'd mix Little Dicky with
You say Mac Miller before.
Mac Miller.
Yeah.
You mix those two together.
I got
Blink 182. Like
I got Blink 182,
Yeah.
right? The one song with the shrimp. I heard it. It
That's
reminded
crazy.
me of Riff Raff, Blink 182, and then mellowed out with Post Malone. I'm like, how the fuck did he do
I
that?
love
And I
that.
played it back. So I'm
Thank
like,
you.
did I hear that correctly? I'm listening
I
to it. I'm
think,
like, yep,
in
that's
my
what it sounds like.
opinion,
That's great.
that was probably one of the hardest openings of any song I've ever heard. I'm not busting your balls. 'cause
No,
you're my
no.
guest.
It sounds like you're sucking them off. Jeez, you're the greatest artist ever. Have you ever heard Celine Dion? Thank you.
I love Celine Dion.
Why, you'd be dumb not to.
That's yeah.
She's one of the greatest.
She's a treasure.
She's probably right behind Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston might be the best artist of all time. Like
High
ever.
or sober?
Doesn't
Whitney?
matter. Didn't
She
matter.
delivered either way.
She was.
Yeah, I
Did
like
she have
it.
the Super Bowl?
I'm sorry, I don't watch Super Bowl.
It was like
Was it
93 or
good?
something like that.
I'm not
It was
sure.
one of the
Oh, I
best
wasn't born.
performances.
Yeah, he was
ever.
like 3 years old.
Nah,
Fuck.
I wasn't even here.
There's
I wasn't even
You're
here.
29? Yeah.
There's
I was in the
Instagram,
sack
there's
still.
videos.
I'll
that
show
are
you
out
the
there.
video later.
All right, cool.
We'll share it together.
Do you have a Whitney Houston shirt? Because you should.
I want to hear this for a second.
Hope it's a commercial. I'm gonna laugh.
Just like nice little 30-second ad.
Yeah.
I've been getting money, I've been eating shrimp.
That
Eating
to
shrimp.
me, yeah, that to
I'm
me
going to
was
Red Lobster for endless shrimp.
absolute genius.
Thank you. I
Why
appreciate
not
that.
lobster?
I don't really know. I
It
don't
wasn't
even,
relatively available at ShopRite.
Well, he doesn't have fuck you money yet.
That was just I don't even know where I came up with that in my room. I think I was like 23 years old. So it's a very old song. I dropped it 2-3 years ago. But that was like one of my first songs.
I got kicked off YouTube for that, by the way.
Why?
I'm joking.
Yeah, that was like one of
Tell
the
everybody
first.
you need permission. You gave me permission to play that.
What the?
That song I just played.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, you're on
guys-
YouTube?
You guys, yeah, absolutely.
You sent me your stuff on Spotify.
Yeah, well, I rather you listen to it on Spotify.
Spotify, okay.
Yeah, personally.
I'll put it on repeat and go to bed.
Awesome.
Gotcha.
Thank you. Just let it run. Just
Got
let it
you.
spin.
Remember on Instagram didn't have that "Are you still watching" button?
you
Yeah.
You
for
could put a
hours.
reel on, put your phone down, and go do the dishes.
And just listen to
How
the
did
whole
you
thing
get
over.
30,000 views?
You
Doing
just-
dishes, brother.
Not
That's how I
even
did my
paying
laundry.
attention.
Now you can't do that.
Yeah,
I
no.
say he sent me this afternoon. I was listening to it. I was like, huh, I like it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna say you're the best artist ever.
No,
And
I don't think I am either. But
every single
but
one of your collabs were just like, fantastic. Every
Thank
single
you.
one of them.
Thank you.
I think
really
you should do a
enjoyed it.
collaboration with Riff Raff.
I would love to.
If you could make that
Jody High
happen,
Roller.
that'd be
I
awesome.
would love to work with Jody.
Dude, it's
Yeah, he's
shot out.
Yeah, but you know what? He has like this one song. I forgot the name of it, but it's like he's been promoting it like more recently.
Is he wearing the track jersey in it?
I think so.
Like a
It's-
lime green track jersey?
Yeah, I think that's it. But it's like very like Post Malone-ish.
Yeah,
like
it's
like
a good
it's got a
chillin'-
nice melody and
Yep.
like I was like, oh, like I could actually see myself. Like,
He's
doing a little
emceeing
something
now
to
for
it.
that new Fred Durst venture.
I don't know.
With the loser campaign, I don't know what it was called, but it's a whole bunch of artists all coming and doing a big music festival all over the country.
Oh wow.
And he's the MC.
Oh no way.
It's
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Giving him a microphone is just gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I gotta Google it now.
What's your dream collab?
Oof.
Riff Raff.
I know there's many, but
My dream.
if you only
collab.
could pick one.
Celine Dion.
It'd probably be Travis Scott. It's just
All right.
simply because he inspired me to really like go hard doing this.
He's awesome.
Yeah, and he's one of the first artists that showed me that music is not just about being super lyrical. You can be very creative on a track and do things that other people don't, and just being really creative and going outside the box. And I know the person that I am, and I know like I don't really have that great of a vocabulary. I don't like coming up with bars like that for me is like if I wanted to write a super lyrical song, it's gonna take me like a fucking year. and I don't like. I come out. I make a song. I was banging them out like 3-4 times a day, and now I'm doing it just once a week because I like my stuff to be also quality too. I was just like trying to kind of in the building stages when I was doing 3-4 songs a day, but yeah, Travis Scott definitely. Him and like Ye's like definitely like Kanye West is like definitely like a number
legendary
2.
status.
Yeah.
You're talking like nowadays Kanye West or like a couple years back?
Doesn't matter.
Kanye West?
Anymore.
Now he's a little wagging.
You know what? Like even that last album was I thought it was really good.
Yeah.
I thought it was really.
his
I obviously
music is
like
amazing.
I like his older stuff. I think someone that would fit a little bit more in my lane is like Machine Gun Kelly.
Which era of Machine Gun Kelly? Pick one.
Post Eminem thrashing him or pre?
Post.
Post.
Pre or post?
He got a little dark. He got a little darker.
Well, he got a little darker. Right now, I personally see him in like 2 lanes. He has kind of like his mainstream stuff, which to me is like a little too corny for me.
But it pays the bills for him.
It 100%.
Cashing checks.
But then he has some of his stuff that's not as popular that I absolutely love. Like when he's dark, but he's got like the guitars and the drums, and he's doing like the Blink 182 vibes, and he's doing all the rock stuff. Like I love that. I think
glad to
it's
agree with
Plus
way
his
more.
upper lip smells like Megan Fox. That doesn't hurt.
That definitely doesn't hurt either. She's a beauty.
Yeah, but they drink their blood. I have trouble with
you gotta
that.
take the good with the bad sometimes. And speaking
That's
of
some bad.
Yeah, speaking of Travis Scott, props to him for one of the only people that dated and had a kid with one of like the Kardashian Jenners.
Yeah.
And he's fine. Like nothing's happened to him yet.
That you know of.
They tried to take
That we
him
know
out.
of. That we know
They tried
of,
to take
yeah.
him out at his one show where like, people died because they got like squished.
Who
Yeah,
tried
yeah.
taking him out?
The people,
The Illuminati.
The powers that be.
The Illuminati. You can say it. I'm not scared of them. The Illuminati.
But
Said
he
it.
was untouchable.
No one's untouchable.
Be surprised.
Not till a bullet comes into play.
The people who are
See, he gets it. No
Not
one's
till a
untouchable.
bullet comes into play.
I believe the conspiracy theory with Kennedy was fucking the mob boss, his old lady, and he's like, "What is he gonna do? I'm the fucking president." And the guy's like, "Watch this. Everyone's touchable."
It was much bigger than that.
I think it was that. I think it was that simple as
it was.
that.
It was policy issues, and
I think it was
he
that
was
simple.
trying. He was trying to get rid of the CIA and the FBI and all that.
Yeah,
shit.
there was a lot. He was
Yeah,
trying. He was kind of doing what Trump was
Yeah,
trying
like,
to do,
come
like
on.
open
The
the.
C- the
he was
CIA
trying to
killed
swamp
him.
the-
You
he
had to
flood the
bring up
swamps
Trump.
or whatever he
Ugh.
said. Yeah, I mean,
He loves it. He's gonna talk about it all day now.
That's not true. I'm not one of those guys.
look,
He's not.
we're all human. We all bleed, so no one's untouchable.
That's true. That's true. But I bet there's like 5 people on this earth that are like part of the cabal that really pull the strings of the planet.
Oh yeah,
And those guys.
yeah. Those
Those guys die by old age at 110.
if they die.
Yeah, they live on computers.
Adrenochrome probably.
Did you watch the debate?
I did.
What are your
Yeah.
thoughts? What are your thoughts on that?
I laughed my ass off.
Who do you think won the debate?
Trump by a landslide.
Who do you think lost the debate?
But
The American people. The American people lost the fucking
Selfish.
debate.
he was just he couldn't even present himself as like a,
Dude, I loved it for
as a
years.
human up there.
Years. They were like, he's old, he's feeble, he's a fucking mumbling idiot. And they were like, no, he's not. Everyone makes mistakes. Now they're like, all right, listen, hear me out. He's a
Yeah,
little
no.
slow.
Yesterday he was fine. Today's I don't know exactly a little funny.
Yeah,
It's
he just
fucking crazy.
you can't have someone like that running the country.
No.
It's just not a good look, and it's Trump said it. Like, look, they're both. I don't think they're both like the greatest of candidates to have running the country, but if you had to pick one, you pick the lesser of two evils. I mean, Trump is the only one up there that can actually talk in complete
Dude, I
sentences.
love that they were like, Trump lied 17 times. I'm like, yeah, well, he's a politician, so that checks out.
Yeah, well,
I've never seen a politician who shits themselves.
yeah, or fucking tells the truth with everything. But you know,
Politician expected less.
Speaking of shitting yourself,
oh, okay.
We'll
Here we go.
segue into that.
All right, well, fuck it,
Good.
we're already here.
Dirty
So
water
the
done?
rules of this segment are very simple.
Okay.
So it could have been a story you've heard, something you've witnessed, or something that happened to you directly, where a dude wipe would have improved your situation greatly.
Oh. Okay. So we'll get a little personal here.
Ooh.
My senior year of high
So
school.
it's about yourself.
Oh yeah.
You experienced this.
I experienced this firsthand, and a couple of my friends also, which you know, thankful for them that I got home a little bit quicker than what I would have. But it was Halloween, my senior year. I have a shit ton of allergies to things that I found out when I was like 23, and beer, which I should not be drinking. I had a little too many of those, and I wore a green morph suit for Halloween. So, as you can imagine, I was trapped in that fucking suit.
Mm-hmm.
And on my walk home, I thought I had to just fart.
Never trust it.
I had a fucking drawstring backpack on, and I just absolutely shit myself. And
Yeah, that's the second person to tell us they shit themselves in a full body suit.
my morph suit went from green to fucking brown, and I it was so bad I literally like, thank God for my two friends that were with me. They literally, like, I sprained my ankle, put me on their shoulders, or put me like around,
Covered in shit.
yeah, it was in the morph suit. So like,
All right.
and then but they pretty much carried me like the last 2-3 blocks home.
Wow, talk about brothers in the trenches.
Yeah, they were really they were some real ones that day for sure. They still are, but yeah, that was just, they just threw. I was so hammered, and I just like, it was so bad, and they just threw me in the shower and just let it run.
Left you there.
Till I kind of woke up
Figure
and
this
like
the fuck out.
till I literally kind of woke up and figured it out myself, and then yeah, that's my dude wipe story. Dude wipes definitely. I would have probably needed more than just one box.
A garden hose and a
yeah,
case of dude
that
wipes.
just like a whole bunch of them. But yeah, that's my story.
What else are you allergic to? Now that I have you here,
Oh God.
in case I want to kill you one day.
I guess the things that
Lactose? You allergic to lactose?
yeah, I think every human's like,
You have
has
no
a-
tolerance for lactose.
Yeah, zero.
God, zero time for
Zero.
it.
Yeah.
All right. Peanuts.
Certain ones.
Certain tree nuts.
Yeah, like chicken, broccoli,
You're allergic to chicken?
onions.
So you can't get the flu shot.
I wasn't getting it anyway.
Either
Were
way,
you
you can't get
vaccinated
it.
all at once as a kid?
When I was a kid, yeah.
Like all at once, all the shots at once or something?
I don't know.
Think made
I'd have to call my mom for that one.
Good with the bad. He's allergic to shit, but it made him an excellent rapper.
Maybe you're a rapper. No, you can't call your mom. Last week's podcast, the girl had a phone call from her parents.
Oh no, I'm a big boy now.
She got so
We're doing
I
it.
wiped my
She was
own
a
ass.
solo.
She's a big girl too. Not a big girl. It sounds terrible. She's an adult,
Yeah.
and she got here and she didn't have her location services on.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I was talking about that with somebody the other day, about the sharing of the location thing. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't like.
Why
doing
is that?
I'm not really too sure. I actually heard someone was telling me about a relationship that they're in, and they ended the conversation with like, no, yeah, it's official. Like, we're dating now. We share each other's locations. And I'm like, well,
My parents do, is what
I was like,
Me and my wife share
why? I
locations.
was like, why is that? Why? Because you're sharing locations, does that make it like official?
I don't
Or
know,
like,
yeah.
why is that like the final thing for like a relationship nowadays? I don't know. I'm saying
I don't know if it makes it a
So, like-
relationship. I think it can be a toxic trait. Like, I'll know if my wife's looking at my location multiple times that day. I know because my battery dies. Like, I have a brand new phone, iPhone 15.
Yeah.
I won't fuck with it all day, right?
Mhm.
I'll get back to my cooler at lunch. I'll have 88% battery. Now, if that fucking psycho was looking at my location 75 times that morning,
Yeah.
I'll have 18%,
That's wild.
right? So I know she's looking at us all car, but like, you all right? Having a moment? Have a bad dream? What's going on? Did a
Have
girl
a
like my
bad
Instagram
dream.
story? You didn't like it? What happened?
That's funny.
I love when she gets
That's
all
crazy that it drains your battery for her
yeah,
checking
because it turns the GPS on.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
well,
if I
that's
have my
another reason why I
GPS
won't
on-
turn it on.
He's
Turned
actually, that's not true. I'm actually on his phone, like looking through all of his shit.
Just like
I'm underwater, so I wouldn't know. We've been together for over a couple, almost 4 years now, and I don't look at her location. I could give two flying fucks less where she is.
yeah. No, I mean,
If you're gonna step out, locations ain't gonna do it. Like a fucking difference.
yeah. Honestly, my just personal opinion, like if you gotta like look at locations and stuff, then maybe you shouldn't be dating that person. In
Yeah,
the
that's
first
why
place.
I sew a Apple AirTag in her clothes.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, but again, I feel like that's a harsh statement. You shouldn't date the person because maybe it's not intentionally the person's fault you're with, right?
Yeah.
But that stigma is coming from past trauma from different relationship. I don't want to get into Dr. Philly bullshit, but it could be because your past was so terrible.
The brain's a hell of a thing.
Right,
Yeah.
but then step back and figure it out and work on it.
Yeah, then you'll be
and
single
get-
forever. You want a woman to step back and figure herself out?
Oh no.
Hell,
I'm
women
saying
know each
I'm
other. They
saying
don't
the,
want to hang out.
The guy, like
Yeah.
if it's the guy.
It's never the-
But me personally, I don't
it's
know.
never the
I'm a
guy.
big personal self-development kind of
I
person.
think
like,
one in every 100 guys is like, we need to follow locations.
yeah, no.
I don't think it's their pitch.
They also share Instagram and
Yeah, and
Facebook accounts.
Facebooks. I love when I
yeah.
see a
Oh,
guy and a girl on the same
absolutely
Facebook. I'm always like, who cheated? Which one of you sons of bitches cheated? That's all it means. When I see that, I don't think strong relationship, unity. I don't see that. I see
There was
turmoil
something happened.
and someone cheated.
Something happened.
Someone's
Yeah.
DMs were slimy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Speaking of social medias and you being a younger gentleman, did you have the MySpace?
I did.
What was your song on MySpace? What song came on when I hit your link?
Oof.
Mine was Baby Got Back.
Great song.
I think mine was Cyclone.
Move your body like a cyclone.
Yep, I think mine was Cyclone.
That's crazy.
But,
Mine was
uh,
the thong song. Go right on.
I couldn't. I actually was too shot to even figure out how to properly create my MySpace, so I think I had a friend do it for me, and I just told him like, this is the picture I want, this is the layout I want, and this is the song I want, and it's my account, and he did it for me. And then 3 weeks later, it was like all covered in pink fucking flowers.
That's fucked up.
And he still had Cyclone in my face there, but he was just fucking with me for a little bit. Yeah,
I had Cobra Starship.
Oh yeah,
I had that song forever, and then I switched at the end to the thong song, and it was that for a while until
what's a thong song?
Cisco, the song. I'm sorry.
How's it go?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Let
whoa, whoa,
me see that fun. No, nothing.
No.
Whoa.
Make your booty go.
Am I
Don't
allowed
take
to
a
play
truck.
that right now?
Truck,
Probably not.
truck. Thighs like what? What? Baby, move your butt.
I think I gotta hear it.
All
I
night
don't know.
long.
It's not ringing any bells.
I think we'll
What
be
the
all right.
fuck? That should be
I
gonging your bell. You're a shitty rapper now.
I-
Celine Dion all the way.
Celine Dion, man.
I bet you she knows the thong song.
She probably does.
I bet you Celine.
She was
freaky.
old. She's older than me.
Nothing. You did this.
Oh,
leg thing in the video? No?
okay.
Oh my
Come
god.
on, let me hear it.
You know, the finer things in life.
2 a.m. gets it.
Ooh, that dress so skin.
Yeah, no, I know this.
Oh, thank God.
I know this.
Funny.
I'm about to kick you out. This interview's over. Get out.
So the beat to this song
Yeah.
was created. I think it was a Phil Collins or Sting, one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
One of their songs, the instrumentals. This guy like worked it into this.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
wow.
every time thong song got played, one
got- got
they were,
I'm
they
I'm
were
not
all,
sure-
they
I'm
were
not
all
sure-
cashing out a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, for sure.
Wow, that's cool.
So the back to the social media topic, and then you have OnlyFans or any of that good stuff, paying programs.
No, I don't.
You don't have to show your
unfortunately.
dick on it. You can
No,
show it on
no,
the
I
content.
don't. I don't.
Yeah, one of those other ones like
Like if I give you
Patreon.
$6, can I show your dick? Like how does that work?
A little bit more.
All
than
right.
You mind if I
six.
see it right
I need
now?
like
What?
8 or 9.
You
bucks.
think you're worth that much?
How much?
8 or 9 bucks?
Wow.
From 6?
Yeah, you can go behind
Oh,
a dumpster at 7-Eleven and see you guys dick for a quarter. Ridiculous. Wow, you're a high roller.
Just a little
Yeah,
bit.
shrimp, you
Just a
know?
little
That's
bit.
how you get the shrimp.
Yeah, you gotta pay for that shrimp.
I show my dick 17 times a week. I got 2 pounds
Just
of
for
shrimp.
dinner.
So how do people find you? What's your handle?
Rioma.official everywhere.
.official.
Yeah, .official.
You know what that means? I'm gonna make one that says not official.
You got
I got the time.
not official, unofficial.
I got the time.
Yeah, do
Yeah.
it. I would love a parody account.
Who the fuck is this guy? He'll show his dick for $5.
Just make the
I have
profile
a-
picture of shrimp.
I have a Ganimal fan page Instagram account.
The what?
My wife, Ganimal fan.
Oh, okay.
My nickname's Ganimal.
Oh, okay.
My wife runs the account.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
fun.
well, yeah. One day, like 3 in the morning, I got a friend request from the Ganimal fan page.
Animal fan base.
I literally, my phone goes off, and I hear it. I'm like, I don't give a fuck what it is. And my wife goes, "Your phone went off." I'm like, "Yeah, I heard it." She goes, "What was it?" I looked
Yeah.
at it. I was like,
I heard it.
the Ganimal fan page friend requested me. I put the phone down. And that next morning, I woke up and turned off my notifications alerts because I don't want that
'Cause
fucking
I-
bullshit. We were dead asleep. You have, we
I'll,
have twin
I'll follow
baby
you
boys.
later. You take a look at it. It's
Oh,
some
yeah,
pretty
absolutely.
wild.
It's a
shit.
real treat. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're gonna love it. It might give it inspiration for one of your songs.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll see what I could do.
Maybe you could make an opening for a podcast.
If you want it, I
A
got
custom song by you.
it. Okay.
I would love to see how you're gonna incorporate shit and bones all in the same sentence.
I'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
Jersey and a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Dirty Water Boys.
All right.
The Dirty Water Boys.
He calls me in like a month. He's like, "Hey, dickhead, you just ruined my life. It's all I think about. I can't
No.
figure it out."
I can't get this out of my head.
You blocked me. So, I know we talked about like your muses and what you really who drove you to be who you are today. But what musician do you really respect the most for their hustle? Like who has that drive? You're like that motherfucker. Dare I say it? Has that dog in him?
I mean, to be at the top, like where most of the guys I named, like you really can't be there or stay there if you don't. Like once you get there,
I want a single artist. Don't give me a cop out answer.
You don't think like
Celine
money?
Dion.
You don't think money and clout will keep you there?
Yeah. Well,
I think it could, but I think eventually you will die out and fall
Right.
off. You have to still keep putting music out. You have to still keep doing shows. You have to still keep doing PR. Like it all comes easier because
Yeah.
when you're up there, like people are now reaching out to you. People are now paying you, but you still got to do it. Like there's plenty of artists that like we've heard of and that we've listened to that were there that are like no longer there, or you don't hear as much anymore. But you see those guys like, dare I name Drake, because I'm not the biggest fan of him, but
ooh, why is that? Does he owe you money?
But he does have a
nah,
work
he
ethic.
don't owe me anything. But yeah, like those guys, I think they all have that dog in them. I mean, for real, because
They got
like you have to stay up there. You have to do something to stay up there, and it can't only just be money because you have to go make moves. You have to go make music. You have to go
but I
meet
think
up with
once
people.
you get to that point, you have people doing that for you.
You do, but they
You know what I
can't
mean?
be you. Like they can't show up on
Like look at
these
Snoop Dogg.
podcasts. They can't go and perform for you at their shows.
Yeah.
Like they have to be there. They have to do that work. And like I said, it is easier. Like you got people chasing you instead of you chasing them.
You're not there throwing your demo out in the corner.
Yeah, exactly. So those guys I named that like I'm inspired by, that I like to make music, inspired by them. Like those, I think all those guys do, and many more. But yeah, I definitely think that once you get that evolution stage comes in, that's not it. That's just the beginning. And like I personally feel like I haven't even hit that yet. I haven't even scratched the surface of everything that I think I can do and where I'm gonna go, or wherever God's plan is for me. But I know that once that part of my career happens, there's a lot more work that needs to be done. That's only the beginning. And I feel like that with not only music, but with anything in life. When you are passionate and do something that you love, once something big happens, like we were talking about before, like when something happens too fast, some people don't even know what to do with it.
Right.
They don't
It's
they
hard
don't
to
know what to do
process it
next.
and get your moves out.
That's exactly why I used to want this to happen so quickly when I was a kid. But I'm very appreciative and grateful for where I am right now, because it's taught me that you have to be consistent. You have to build this slowly, learn things, fail, keep failing forward. There's no other better teacher than failure. And when you keep failing and you keep learning, but you have to learn. You can't keep making the same mistakes over and over again. Otherwise, you're just an idiot. Like it just
Was that the
doesn't make.
definition of insanity?
Yep.
Yep, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome.
Sure.
Out of all your songs, right? How many you got right now out? How many you got?
Like they're 29, 32.
What is the biggest view you got? Like how many? What song has like it's out? It's doing really well.
I think the one with the most movement right now is Dirty World.
Now, when you made that, when you were like, this is it?
No, because I feel like that about most of my songs. Yeah, like
I only put out gold.
I've been doing this for a while. I know which ones I like and which ones I don't. Certain ones that I make, people feel differently about them. Some that I really do like, I show people and they're like, oh, this one's not really for me. Like I like this one. I'm like, really? Like Rich Like Beefs, for example. Like you guys both seem to like it. Like
Well, in all
genuinely.
fairness, he sent me that.
I'll
Okay.
send that specifically because I
Send him.
yeah.
All right.
Because I have a long history with Justin Bieber.
Okay.
A very long history. I got the Bieber fever.
Okay.
I'm more like a Bieber rash.
Okay.
But yeah, it's there. It's there. It's
I like
it's
Bieber.
radiating. It's hot.
He's super talented.
I saw him live. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and everyone I've interviewed since then, I'm always like, Justin Bieber. Everybody, everyone I've met along this road that we've been on,
And one person said yeah, but there's no chance.
yeah, they
no
know
chance.
his
Publicist or something?
no, they know his personal trainer.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it was. Yeah.
Well, if I ever meet him or anything like that,
I need a video. I
taking
want a
him- taking
video
him right here.
that says congratulations on the twins. That's all I want.
That's it.
That's it.
Congratulations on the twins.
Yeah, my wife is absurd. So when we met, we were dating. It was like for a week in our dating, 2 weeks in our dating, and I was like, if you can do anything in the world, anything, what would it be? And she goes, I want to see Justin Bieber front row.
Ooh.
I was like, oh really? That's it? That's what you want? Like you don't want to jerk off on the Eiffel Tower? Like that's what you want? Like
Seems like that's what he wants.
that's so obtainable, right?
Bonjour.
Un, deux, trois. So it's so obtainable. It's not, to me, it's not like oh my God, I can't reach that.
Yeah.
It's okay. So I was like, okay, I picked the venue. And she looked at me like I'm crazy. Speaking of Travis Scott, they had the event over in Texas.
Mhm.
There was people died, and it was a big ordeal.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to go to that stadium because the tickets are going to be cheaper.
Because they have bodies.
Yeah, people they have bodies on them right now. No one's hanging out there. People died, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll go there.
It's not funny. I'm not laughing. At
I'm
that.
laughing. I'll go there, right? So it'll be cheaper, right? So I'm Googling it, and I'm like, listen, we're going to go to Texas. My cousin lives there. I want to see him. And she's like, are you serious? I'm like a heart attack. So I bought the tickets, front row, right? And then I sent them to her email. And she's like, why'd you send them to me? I'm like, well, I don't want you to stay with me thinking I want to go to this concert, so I'll stay with him. It's in 7 months.
Yeah.
So if you want to leave, that's your parting gift.
Yeah.
Fucking good riddance, fuck. We ended up going to see him, and it was a great show.
Yeah.
You know how much trim is at a Justin Bieber concert?
I can only imagine.
He also,
my God.
He also made fun of Jaden Smith.
So,
Oh, did he?
I'm
did.
at Justin Bieber
Oh, okay,
concert, right?
okay.
Let me give you a picture. Justin Bieber concert. Smells like weed in the audience. There's fucking mayhem going on. Here's Smith on the stage. He's the opening act. He's warming you up, right? There is a 13 to 16-year-old. I'm not sure the gender, what was in front of me. It's up in the air still.
Okay.
They seem very nice. The mother,
We'll call her Pat.
the mother, cunt. So paint a picture. Nice person, cunt.
Okay.
Kid comes on stage, talking about weed, talking about this, talking about that, and I yell, keep your mother's name out your fucking mouth, but loud.
Yeah.
Like loud.
In the dead silence.
He heard
And
it.
this just happened at Will Smith thing.
He heard it.
Oh, God.
He looked at me. We locked eyes. I was like, fuck you. And he walked off the stage, right? The cunt mom in question
Oh, God.
turns around and she's like, watch your mouth around my child. And I start laughing because we were just talking about, I'm not sure the gender of this person in front of me. And the mom turned around and said, my child. I'm like, is it your daughter or your son?
I want answers.
I need answers. And again,
She didn't know either.
the daughter was very nice. She said,
Yeah.
The mom's done yelling at me. I laughed at her. I go, ma'am, I'm gonna need you to fuck off.
Politely.
I don't know what you're doing here. He was just screaming about weed and sex, but I say fuck and you're highly offended. All right, whatever. So the daughter turned around and she said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's all the entire concert. She turned around, I'm so sorry.
Oh, my God.
But anyway,
At least-
ever
at least-
since,
at least she knew.
that concert, by the way, everyone there, pasties.
Yeah.
A lot of pasties. This is surprise you. I know it's going to surprise you. I'm glad
Imagine I
you're
was
sitting
like
down.
this and I had pasties on.
Oh, I've seen my share of exotic dancers. You're probably surprised by that information.
Not really.
And I saw more pasties at a Justin Bieber concert than I saw in fucking any strip club I've ever been to.
That's wild.
Amazing.
That's wild.
I recommend checking it out.
Okay.
I'm done with my
Next
rants.
time Bieber comes rolling around,
Yeah, do a collaboration with him so then you can get my video.
I'm trying to bring him here.
Here, no one's going to come here.
Why not?
This is like 1 degree above fucking the casting couch.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what they kind of want.
They want that vibe.
Get away from all that.
Get
high
back to
level
the roots
shit.
of
Get back to the
things.
I
roots.
don't think a fucking trailer is anyone's roots.
Sure it is. That was Eminem's
Hey,
roots.
we're here right now, right?
Yeah, but I expect you to be here. You're from Fort Lee. You get it.
Fair.
I bet
Yeah, you
so
got
many musicians grew up in a trailer. Are you kidding me?
This isn't a trailer like you live in. This is like Bang Bus trailer.
I bet this was the size of Eminem's when he grew up and when he was living in Detroit.
Stack, can we make that an audio bit for me, please? I bet this was the size of him saying. I just want him saying that.
Fine.
When we have female guests come here,
Mm-hmm.
I meet them out front. I apologize.
What for the side?
Yeah, I'm like, I know it's gonna be a real Bang
For the
Bus
parking
vibe.
lot in the trailer.
Sorry, it's much nicer inside. I swear. And they're like, no, it's totally cool. Me and they're like,
No, you guys got a beautiful spot in here,
Thank
for
you.
real.
we had a nicer place, and then we got kicked out because of local politics.
Yeah, he was telling me.
Some bullshit.
It's all good.
Back to music.
Okay. Okay.
Back to I have ADD.
So what's your next
Yeah,
step?
same.
Yeah.
What would you, the very next thing would you like to happen in your career? The very next thing. Like get signed by a label or...
blowjob? Pamela Anderson. Done.
Honestly, I think I'm all done with the label idea of just the thought of it.
Oh, you're doing solo dolo?
I mean, like, all the numbers would have to be right and make sense.
What's
If-
right? Don't tell me.
I don't.
say it.
I don't know.
Don't
I don't
give them the
know. I don't know. I know that they want a lot for a small amount up front or a small amount.
But
like,
you need
over
to keep
time.
creative control mainly.
I need
and-
to. Yeah, I need to have like pretty much everything I do right now. I need a bag from someone. I need more of a venture capitalist or someone that's
What
willing
exactly
to invest in me.
is in a bag? How much?
What's your bag number? What's your, to be like, wow, this is something.
Now
Well,
I'm getting shrimp.
if I got like, we're talking after taxes.
Yeah,
obviously.
Oh, so I have to give you your tax money too?
Yeah.
No.
What are you, Wesley Snipes?
Yeah,
Relax.
that's between you and Uncle Sam, brother. That's not how
Nick
it's
Cage
working.
over here.
I need $1 million cleared.
I think
No.
like right now, if I got 250,000 after tax,
I can buy your entire catalog for $250,000.
No,
deal.
Oh.
I think I could do what I want to do, like my plans like this, with 250,000.
I see it. Your plan doesn't involve a home.
No,
You ain't
no,
doing
it
fuck with
doesn't.
250.
No, 250 is going straight to
Studio time.
everything with music and marketing, because that's all
Alright.
it really is marketing. And like I got everything pretty much budgeted right now down to between content creation, studio time, mixing and mastering, photos. I have all that stuff down, but the marketing and the promotion is everything. It's literally like 90% of this. I know my music is quality enough to be promoted properly to the point where I can build a real fan base and I could be touring and I could be at that level.
250 could do that.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
So
especially with
social media,
everything.
But I said
so
it's minimum,
expensive.
so 250 is his minimum.
Yeah, definitely.
Just do me a favor when you have this conversation, right?
Mhm.
When I want you to ask him for 250 and an iPod Shuffle.
Why the shuffle?
Why not?
Something weird.
Something weird. Just toss that. I want
That's
250.
probably like that's so old. It's probably worth more than 250
I want a diamond encrusted iPad Shuffle.
with my name in it.
Yeah.
I want a VCR and all the tapes for Fern Gully season 1.
Yeah,
Weird.
Unedited. Deal.
That's kind of weird.
but yeah, I mean, my asking would be like $5 million.
But for the catalog?
No, just if someone's like wants to like label talk.
I think you're
because-
fucking Diddy for $5 million. That's
Nah,
crazy.
I'm never stooping to that level. I don't care.
I would jerk
don't
him off
care
for $5 million.
I'll
I'll say I'm not too proud. I will jerk off Diddy for $5 million.
Nah, I can't do nothing like that. I can't.
I'll let him film it.
I
I'll
don't-
live stream it.
I don't care. I don't care about the money.
I hear you. Me either, but it makes life a lot fucking easier.
It does. It does make life
so
easier.
much easier.
It does. I just I can't.
250 now go towards your marketing team, your promotions, getting out there. Now, do you do live events?
I try as much as possible.
What, you got anything coming up? Anything in the works?
I have a show July 18th.
Where's that at?
It's in Poughkeepsie.
Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I used to know a crystal meth dealer in Poughkeepsie.
He might be there.
No, he's
he might
gone.
own the
He might,
venue,
he
yeah.
might be
No,
there.
I know where he is now. He's not there.
I know exactly where he is.
No, he's
not
not
there.
there. Checks out his phone, checks
No,
his
Florida.
location.
He's in Florida. He's in Florida now.
So yeah, Poughkeepsie, July 18th.
That's a fucking
Is
hike.
that just
Yeah.
you on the show, or you have other people?
There's some other people on the show too. I'm
Is
honestly
Bieber
not
gonna
too
be there?
sure. No, not at this one. He was at the last one.
Damn it. If you see him again, remember the video.
Yeah, the twins.
Poughkeepsie, New York, huh?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how long are you on stage for? How long is their normal set?
10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too long.
You
It's
ever
not
do
too short.
freestyling while you're on stage?
Absolutely not. No, I wouldn't embarrass myself like that.
I thought you started freestyling, smoking.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Drinking?
I never said it was good.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just freestyling,
Yeah.
so
You
it's
didn't say it was
saying
good.
dumb shit, just words that rhyme that didn't make sense. But then I started writing. You know, when you like formulate things and ideas and try and make it make sense, that's what I started to love. But now I'm at a point where I met someone in Houston, Texas. He's a older gentleman. He's a nurse, also an extremely talented artist.
I'm not sure where his profession came into.
Uh,
He's a nurse. Gives me a
He's a
shot.
nurse.
We're
Yeah,
good to go.
No, it's just I love saying that he's a nurse because it shows people that you don't only have to just be an artist. You can do other things to help with. your
I've
career.
heard of other artists have jobs. Like
Yeah.
50 Cent slung coke, right? Like he had a job. He compared it to a job.
But
Also,
it's definitely
Jay-Z.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, everyone's gotta do what they gotta do.
Yeah, job.
for us.
So what's your 9 to 5?
My 9 to 5 was construction, and it was more like a 6 to 6, 6 to 7.
Ugh.
The old man
Yeah.
owns a construction company.
Oh, one of
Yeah.
those. You don't worry. You're only gonna work half the day.
No.
By the way, half day's
I
12
wish.
hours.
I wish. No, I had to set an example as the boss's son. I didn't.
Wow,
I
you
didn't,
don't see that typically.
Yeah, I
Usually
don't.
the boss's son is like, fuck all.
Yeah, I don't really like to do that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like I fucked around on my phone a lot, and I definitely had some leniency, obviously. But I'd be there 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I'd drive an hour and a half, 2 hours back. So like
Jesus.
my traveling was like almost 3 hours, 4 hours,
We know
especially
that
with
from
traffic.
working in New York. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've had a
so-
couple friends that work for their parents.
Yeah, I ran a
Right.
Bobcat most of the day.
Oh, there you go. You had air conditioning.
Not that old. Not those old.
No,
fucking
not
boats.
Bobcat, air conditioning.
Not that much. Shit was blowing
I
hot air
had
the whole
a
time.
couple friends of mine that their father owned the place. And I'm like, what is the boss fucking your mother?
Oh my god.
All the time. Like, all the time. And they get, the first couple times you say it, they're like, they have to think for a moment.
Yeah.
Then they're like half fucking retarded. And they're like, wait a minute.
But
Yes,
they-
but that's your dad is
Yeah.
fucking your mother.
Yeah,
Fucking asshole. 1 + 1 is 2, guy.
yeah, and the
Not
constru-
according to Terrence Howard.
you know the
but yeah.
construction,
Yes.
the construction, obviously the camaraderie in construction, and it's like kind of like a football team.
Yeah.
It's just like
A lot of less slapping of the ass.
yeah, a lot less.
Yeah.
that, more
They-
like
you get the finger, but you don't get the slap.
no
yeah,
slaps.
I've noticed that in construction.
Definitely no slaps.
Yeah. So you do like finish construction? You got framing? What were you doing?
So I worked in my dad's yard, so he had like cement trucks come in. They did like a lot of road work. They did regrades, electric, gas, stuff like that. So I was in the yard. Trucks would come back. They'd need equipment. They need whatever
Load them up.
shit. I'd load them up with rock, sand, and then they had a mechanic in the yard. Whatever he needed help with, I would just help him do. I would do literally everything. I would just ask. That's all.
All right.
Yeah, I did that. For
Never got the CDL. Never drove the truck yourself.
No, there was a point where, obviously, where I wanted to quit this because I was so frustrated that I.
You mean you were frustrated in a family-owned business?
No, with music.
Oh.
Yeah, but yeah, frustrated with that.
I've never heard of this.
Yeah, no, I was frustrated with both. I was frustrated with a lot of things.
Maybe you're angry.
Yeah, I mean that's why I smoked for so long. Keep everything.
You were saying that you cut back on the smoking.
Yeah, I quit for like 42 days. I was clean and.
How do you feel?
Oh, clear shit. My head is so clear.
You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I mean, look, it's great. I don't want it to control my life anymore because I would wake up and smoke and then just find excuses to smoke, and I want to take control of everything. And once I stopped smoking, like nightmares, 2 hours of sleep a night, like.
You have nightmares?
Well, when I was high for like the 7-8 years, I didn't even dream.
What?
Yeah, I don't dream either. He has vivid movies.
Every single night of my entire life, probably since I started smoking weed around like 13 to 15, I've
dreamed like
I dream every single night. It's
Yeah,
wild.
no,
It's wild.
I can't. Like there was, I want to say like 3 weeks ago, I had a dream, and these dreams were like, they were so fucking real. I would wake up and start texting people, "Hey, I miss you. I hope everything's all right. I love you." Like I knew they were dreams after, but they were just like.
Was it a lady you texted?
The cousins.
Oh, because I heard a story recently about a friend of mine who's a female.
Yeah.
Who lives actually up by your way. And she's like, this fucking random ex texted me saying he had a dream about me last night. I'm not sure how to respond.
Yeah, no, it happens.
I was like, say, come over.
Come
we
over.
both know how you want this to end.
But yeah, no, to answer your question, very clear, very much more productive.
Okay.
And I feel like I have total control of my life again, which is, what I wanted. So there's other habits and vices I need to cut out too.
Our last guest said that he would pop an Adderall and then at night do a massive bong hit, and that's what got the creative juices going.
Yeah. Oh, the Adderall is just laser focus, and then to get rid of those jitters, the weed and the creativity starts to come out a little bit. I didn't really find it to be so creative to be on Adderall alone. It's too like, I'd be on like the same line for like 30 minutes.
So I had to do crystal with mushrooms.
Wow.
Now that is fucking laser focus.
Yeah, I wouldn't even know. But
I
I wouldn't even know.
Dude, I had oh my God, what an experience. I don't even know this. I've done narcotics in my life.
Okay.
I haven't done narcotics in quite some time. And my drug of choice was crystal. Now, I didn't shoot it or smoke it because that's fucking whack. I snorted it because I like the razor blades in my fucking brain. And so, blasted. I'm like day 2 now. No shadow people. Just day 2 of being awake and being very productive. And my buddy shows up. He's like, hey, you want a chocolate bar? Now, I was like, yeah, I'm fucking starving. Thank you. I was the size of a Hershey bar.
Oh, God, yeah.
Cracked it open, down the hatch. He's like, fuck, eat the whole thing? I was like, yeah, I'm fucking hungry. And I washed it down with a delicious ice cold Yoo-hoo.
A full 8.
Full shroom bar.
Yeah, so I'm down the hatch. So I feel a little fuzzy. Starting to feel really good. I'm like, that's a strange cocktail. Let me get another one. He's like, I'm not giving you another one. I'm like, you're giving me a fucking other one. So he gives me another one. I ate the other one. So then at that moment, I thought a really good idea was to rhino line my entire vehicle because it was dents and shit. I just finished the body work. I'm thinking about painting, how I'm going to paint it. I'm like, let's rhino line it. So now we're fucking whacked painting a fucking truck with no mask on or anything.
Just fucking going at it.
Yeah, but it has to have been the best high I've ever had. Those two mixed together.
Really? I've yet to do shrooms.
This is for educational purposes
said
only.
shrooms.
I've yet
that means
to
you've done other stuff.
No, I've dabbled with coke a couple times. I never snorted it, gummed it. Just don't like putting anything up my nose.
I understand. How'd you get COVID test? Must have been terrible for you.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I must have got COVID tested like 2 or 3 times. My sister's boyfriend tried to do it because he works in the medical field, and I literally just fucking couldn't do it.
Bro, I did the whole thing, the test, all of it, no problem.
Yeah, no, I couldn't do it at all. It was bad. Just fucking sneezed 100 times.
I never knew if I was sick or not.
Yeah, no, I would just, fuck it, I'm staying home. Leave me in my room.
I'm in quarantine. I'm writing my music.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. Just leave me alone. I'm telling everyone I got COVID. So,
Well, if you want to open your mind, like legit, not just like, oh, I want to get high. You want to open your mind. You got to find the right cocktail of how much mushrooms you need. If you're a beginner,
yeah.
like 2 grams, 2.3 grams maybe, and it'll open your brain to a different universe.
Yeah, I heard a lot of great things about it.
Well, if you ever want, I'll get you the right strain.
I know a guy.
Creative.
I know
and,
a guy.
One that'll be like visual and like creative, as opposed to like your couch lock and like my body's turning inside out kind of.
Yeah,
thing.
no, I definitely don't want that.
Yeah, that I don't.
I
want that.
definitely don't
Yeah,
want
people
that.
pay for that too. It's weird.
I wanna be able to, kind of
Yeah.
be somewhat productive on
so
it.
take
or
like
just
7 or 8 Adderalls.
right before I take the bar.
Yeah, it'd be the same thing,
I'd
right?
just be writing down
Yeah,
like
but you need a lot, you need a lot.
shit move. Yeah. No.
And the walls start
Yeah,
dripping,
nah.
and you're like, I don't know if I'm really seeing this, or if I'm really seeing this, or if I'm really seeing it.
Doesn't matter. It's pretty cool.
Right now, it's woo. What is
Right
that?
now, I'm just sticking with
The
with-
last
with
time
alcohol.
I did mushrooms, I took 5 grams, and I sat on the edge of my bed. It was just the sun was just going down, so the light was around the curtains and shit. And I looked directly into the curtain, and I saw my whole future play out.
Yeah.
Like everything from what we're
I
gonna
don't know if
do.
you know this, but we're gonna be pretty famous.
Yeah, it's gonna.
He
Can't
called and
wait.
told me. I'm
I
like,
hope
hell
I
yeah.
was in your
He
vision.
called and told me. The second I came out of it, my wife was sitting right on the edge of the bed. She came. I don't know where she was. She came home and she was sitting there. She let me finish my trip, and then
What a
she,
lovely woman.
She was like, "You had to hear some of the shit you were saying out loud." I'm like, "Yeah, I know. I was there. I remember it."
It's fantastic. He
And
called
then
me the next
I
day.
called
He's like,
him, yeah.
I know this, but I tripped last night. I'm like, oh, average Tuesday, I see. He's like, yeah.
Actually, it was a Tuesday night.
I saw our future. We're gonna be famous. I'm like, right on.
I mean, you have to be delusional, right?
I'm about
and
it.
believe in it.
Yeah, why not?
So
Listen,
Yeah, but everything I've been saying to him over the past, like, say, year to like 16
not
months.
one of those things happened.
Yeah, okay. Things have been slowly
Not one.
happening and coming to fruition.
Yeah.
Not one thing. Not one thing.
So
no, that's great.
All
That's
kidding
great.
aside,
good for you guys. That's awesome.
He has come to the table with these ideas, these stories of grandeur, and I was like, this is what we're gonna need to do. I'm like, okay. At first, I was like, well, you can try fucking off. That's a good idea. And then-
I will not. Thank you.
He's like, I will do no such thing. And then he'll be like, all right, call this person. Like, I'm a really good cold caller. I'll call anybody and be like, yo, and then talk to you for an hour. So he's like, call this person, do this. So I started doing what he was suggesting and his crazy fucking trip. And I'll call somebody and they're like, yeah, absolutely. I'm like,
what the fuck?
Because we've been building these.
Like, I fucking told you.
Since all this
He's
shit
all
started,
excited.
we've been building relationships with the guests we've on,
Yeah.
and then friends of those people, and we go places and do things and meet these people,
Yeah.
and then you just call and ask.
Yeah,
And
but
sometimes
yeah,
people are
that's
like, they don't even expect that to happen. They're like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I would love to lend you $500,000.
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean, yeah, I
money's
mean, that's
the
a different
only
question.
thing.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. A
That's fine.
favor. Hey, can you call this person for me and ask them? And then, yeah, sure. But if anything to do with sponsorship, money, or anything like that,
Yeah,
that's what people are like
that's
real
when,
funny.
Yeah, that's when people get a little sketchy.
So don't ask him for money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
I don't
hey,
like
I
asking
need your
people for
sister's
money.
number. I need you to call this guy for me. They're like, no problem.
Here it
No
is. Send you the
So
text.
as stupid as it sounds, as crazy as this big jamoke was, he's sitting there fucking taking shrooms. He came out of his little trip. He's like, this is what we're going to do. I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to take that as a blueprint for my life. But so far, so good.
so far, so
Yeah.
good. Hey.
We're supposed to
That's
go take
great.
shrooms with the Barstool guys.
Billy Football and Wonton
September.
Dom. We're supposed
Oh,
to go on
wow.
a camping trip, the 4 of us,
Okay.
and take shrooms together. And
It's going to go gay.
yeah,
Hey, broke
I'm
back.
going to make it go gay.
I'm gonna make it.
they're not gonna have choice.
They're going to be
They're gonna
sitting
start
there.
calling him
They have
Diddy.
no
yeah.
I'm
idea
gonna
what they're
start
getting
rubbing oil on
themselves
myself.
into.
They're like, hey, Diddy,
you get oil
hey,
from?
Diddy Don. Yeah.
That's great. That's so funny.
We're supposed to go in September. We're supposed to go to the Adirondacks.
Oh, nice.
And take mushrooms.
All right,
We
great.
should take mushrooms at Pocono Racetrack when we were going to Pocono's racetrack with the Brunt guys,
Mhm.
Oh.
and we should do that then.
Take some mushrooms?
Yeah, not a lot. Maybe like a gram each, just enough to
Just a
feel.
little micro dose.
Yeah.
I can't wait to that. I have this mindset where I can say I made it in our endeavors. I'm gonna take that cocktail of a fucking full gram to my face and then an eighth of fucking shrooms.
Yeah.
Let you guys know
Nothing will go wrong at all.
that. Just letting you guys know that. Just be prepared with a fire
just so
extinguisher.
you guys know when it
Why don't
happens
you do
the
it at
next
a
day.
Bieber concert?
Oh, that'd be amazing. I'll go to jail.
I want to go to the Vegas Sphere, and see a show there on shrooms.
Oh God, yeah, that'll be an experience.
Come with us.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Take mushrooms with us.
I don't know.
I'll bring them out right now.
Nah, I can't.
Hey, something to do? All right,
I got him in the car.
I got too much shit to
we
do.
got shit in the car. We can get fucking trip balls right now.
I appreciate the offer, though. Thank you.
What do
Drugs
you
are
do?
expensive, so when someone offers you drugs,
Yeah,
you
dude,
just
you
usually
ever-
say thank you.
When you were in school, right? You're in Bergen. Is Fort Lee Bergen County?
Yeah.
So you're in Bergen County. You had the DARE program through school, right?
Yes, we did.
Right. In my experience in life, I was offered a lot less drugs in my life as DARE suggested I would. They told me everyone would
Around
give
every
me drugs.
corner, I'd be offered drugs.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they definitely.
Yo, they never prepared me for crazy toxic women. No, drugs were the only issue.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
Especially if a woman, like, I don't smoke cigarettes, but if someone you're interested in smokes cigarettes and they offer you a cigarette, then, I smoke cigarettes all of a sudden. But, that's
same thing like blowjobs. They offer you a blowjob. You're like, I like blowjobs.
I like blowjobs.
Yeah, that makes
absolutely.
Sense. That makes sense.
I am not letting my
For the-
family watch this.
For the record, I won the DARE award.
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
He has spilt more drugs than most people I know. So we're driving on a boat yesterday, right? And it's fucking windy as shit. And he's trying to roll a joint, and weed gets everywhere. And he's rolling his little joint, his little tray. He's like, yeah, I got a little joint here going. And I look back there, there's weed everywhere. He's like, ah, fuck. And he's sitting there looking at his shirt. I'm like,
picking the weed.
I looked at him. I go, I bet you know every ounce of weed you've lost. He's like, down to the joint.
Onto the joint.
And I'm like, he's probably right.
I believe it.
Every single time, like, something's gotten wet and got destroyed.
Oh.
Every time I was at the car and it got sucked out the window or
Oh,
something by
God.
accident, I remember every single one, where it was and how it happened.
So the fact that he won the DARE contest and read a speech to his peers about how he would never
Not just to
portray.
to his peers, and then I won out of all the grades and all the classes. I won the main thing and had to read it to the town.
You had to sign the contract in blood, too,
Yeah,
right?
and I
Yeah,
got
and he's
such a-
fucking high when he did it. Fucking liar.
Not then. I was a good boy then.
The fucking gall.
when I was
of that
11,
man.
I was okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but every time I saw him really, really fucked up, which he handles his shit, but I'll give it to him. He
You'll
handles
never
it well.
know that I'm fucked up.
No,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
drink alcohol that much.
Yeah.
He handles it well, and I look at him and be like, huh? How's that DARE speech? Fucking junkie. He
Mainly
smokes
just-
weed, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
mainly just
I
weed.
call him a
It's-
junkie.
No,
Fucking
yeah,
junkie.
that's like that was pretty much
And
me.
now it's legal.
I'd rather be high than anything else. Just when
'Cause
when
you
I
could
was
do
in that
shit.
other
If
stage.
you're
Yeah,
drunk,
yeah.
You can't do shit.
No, yeah, you can't do anything.
Yeah, you can do stuff on crystal meth and mushrooms. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Very productive.
I guess depending on how your tolerance is.
But you go
with-
eat something, you're done. You come back down in a few, and you're good
and
to
then
go.
you're good. You're normal. I
Yeah,
guess.
weed, yeah, you
or
Yeah.
Nothing else.
crashing.
So anyway, the moral of the story is that DARE is ineffective and a waste of fucking taxpayers' dollars.
I mean, I really didn't mind it. It got us out a couple math and science
it taught
classes.
me all about making bass.
It got me out of class.
Really? Well, it was our class.
I don't know.
No, we
they
had
didn't
it-
take me away from recess or gym, so I didn't give much
We
of a
had that
shit.
for health class. In lieu of health class, we had DARE in certain weeks. That's
Yeah, DARE-
ours.
I feel like there was like in the
There was fifth grade.
sixth, fifth grade.
Fifth
right?
grade. That was it. Fifth
Yeah.
grade.
That's it.
Yeah.
They prepped you to go to middle school.
I don't remember. I was
Yeah,
high.
yeah.
So they didn't want you to start like
Drinking
know,
and
do
trying
weird.
shit.
Go to the weird behind the school and start doing weird things.
Yeah,
Well, like the gym teacher.
Yeah.
All right,
sure.
I already told
Right
that
on.
story.
Yeah,
Ah, you know what I'm saying?
you're the legend.
I'm the guy.
You're the guy.
Don't tell
The guy,
nobody.
he's the guy.
There's no statute of limitation on that.
Well, on that beautiful note, we want to thank you for coming in and being our guest today
No, thank
on
you
our
guys. I
4th of
appreciate
July episode. It comes out next week. But happy 4th, happy American birthday to you.
Happy
and
4th,
everyone
guys. Thank you so
listening.
much. I appreciate you guys having me on. Seriously, it was a
Yeah,
great
buddy.
time. I'm
I
gonna
loved
recommend
it.
some people to
I'm
come
rock
hang out
hard
with you.
right now.
Thank you.
You'll never know though.
So before we go, where can they find you? Tell me again your plugs.
So on every handle, Rioma.official.
Are you on Threads?
I don't use Threads.
Yeah.
I'm
Good,
on it.
good.
I'm on it.
Oh,
but I don't-
fucking loser.
But I don't. But I
Fucking
don't use
loser.
it. I don't use it.
Get rid of it.
And if you guys want to support, great way to support an artist is by streaming their music and also purchasing their merch. So if you guys want to support RiomaMusic.com, you could buy some shirts, sweatpants, sweatshirts.
I do like this shirt. It's very.
I'm talking to you guys, but I'm also talking to like the cameras.
Right on.
So
I'm
like,
not gonna buy them.
no,
I
know.
I can't
we
afford to
have,
pay
we have drugs
attention.
to get, right? But like,
Yeah, I can buy drugs, bro.
but yeah. So Rioma.official and my website's RiomaMusic.com.
For the record, I don't pay for my drugs. So
You get them for free.
I get them for free.
Thank you for tuning in to Diving Deep with the Dirty Water Boys. We'll catch you next time.